So I went to Spirit Halloween today. For those that don't know, Spirit Halloween is a store for Halloween and Halloween costumes. It's usually seasonal, right? It only opens around the time of Halloween. And it's interesting too because it's like Halloween is like 2 months away, right? But it was open. So, yeah. Um, and, as I was at the store, I was just like, like looking at all the Halloween stuff. And, it made me realize that, like, throughout my life, I've talked about, dissociation and everything uh, in other videos. Throughout my life, I have, I've gone out for Halloween and everything. I've dressed up. I've put on, makeup, um, different types of makeup. I've done like the Joker. I've done masks and everything. I've just done like skull designs on my face and everything. But what's so cool about where I'm at now, um, this time of healing, right? I'm just seeing how much I actually appreciate like Halloween and just other holidays, but like Halloween specifically is so much fun. Um, I grew up watching a lot of scary movies. The first two, I believe, were The Ring and The Grudge. And I remember watching the movie, and I was just like, I was laying down on the couch, and I had a pillow under me and a pillow on top of my head, and I was very much like I had a very small area to actually like, watch the movie from, but it was a scary movie, and back then I was kind of just like, right, and now it's different, of course. I did, however, just watch one of the best scary movies that I've ever seen in my life. Um, I will not spoil it. I'm just going to say the title of the movie, and it is Talk to Me. Wow. Yeah, highly recommend it. So, um, yeah, I'm just really like looking at my life now, and I'm seeing that throughout my life I've been dissociated, and because of that, I haven't really been able to like enjoy holidays, enjoy Halloween. Like Halloween is so cool. It's such a cool holiday. It really is. Christmas. It's you know, just like the different things that happen around these different holidays and everything. As I heal, I see how disconnected I have been from myself and these experiences and everything. Different beliefs and different ideas that I've held and everything. Um, you know, Earlier on in my life when I was carrying around a lot of pain, I didn't associate such great ideas with different holidays and everything. I associated, negative ideas and beliefs and stuff with different holidays and stuff. I remember, like, for Christmas and stuff, I associated negative beliefs, for Thanksgiving, right? Black Friday would follow that, consumer centric, all that kind of stuff, just like absurd, consumerism and everything. And, I get that we consume a lot as people and everything. It's always it's an individual choice for each person to live however they choose to and buy whatever they choose to and everything. But the more I heal, the more I see things differently. I'm not as angry and sad and depressed. I wouldn't even argue that I am at all anymore. Whatever I feel, it's kind of like clouds passing in a sky. It just kind of like makes its way into my universe and then it's, on its way out. And that's it. And I'm just really excited to be healing and excited to be experiencing things in a very new way, right? Like, I see, for instance, Halloween, and I'm like, this is so cool. I've been trick or treating. I've been to haunted attractions. Some of the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life, aside from movies, of course. And it's just really cool to be healing and to be seeing things differently, but not just differently, in a new way, right? Um, I don't really experience anxiety or depression anymore. And it's really cool to have that be my experiences of life, because anxiety and depression, they were kind of like a blanket, a really heavy blanket over top of my life and my experiences of life. They really weighed me down, right? It's like, think about it this way, like, if you want to enjoy an experience, it's really challenging to enjoy an experience when, uh, for me personally, when I'm having anxiety and depression. And I can imagine that for anybody. It's just kind of like, it's like a dull filter, right? It's very challenging to enjoy anything in life when that's what's going on. Um, and as a result of healing, as a result of feeling what I've needed to feel and processing my shit and everything, man, so much has cleared up. So much has just gotten its way out of my life, and so much weight that I was carrying around for so long is starting to clear up. And, you know, dissociation was there for so long, just not being able to be present with life. And, like, now, like, I'm looking at everything and I'm like, holy shit, this has always been here, and it's like here now. Like, I'm present with it and I can, like, enjoy it. Like, my life was so different before I ever started healing. I was in so much pain. There was so much anxiety, there was so much depression, and it was very challenging because of that to enjoy life. Like, it was very challenging. And I'm just so excited to be alive. I really am. Like, everything is changing now. And as I went to Spirit Halloween and just, like, looked around and everything, I was having such a good time. I was like, this is so cool. I've loved scary movies throughout my life, you know, like, I just enjoy watching them. I enjoy the cinematic experience. I enjoy the music. I enjoy the build-ups. I enjoy the jump scares. I enjoy the, you know, everything, the storylines and everything. Like, it's just, it's so cool. This new world that I'm experiencing, you know, as I'm healing, and I don't know what it's going to be like after that. I don't know if there really is like an after, like a, you know, like an after healing kind of thing. But, like, it's just so cool. It's so cool to be healing. I thought that, you know, everything that I was experiencing before healing was my life permanently. Like, I thought that I was stuck with the anxiety and the depression, and now I'm seeing things in just a completely different light, and it's so cool. I'm so excited to be alive. Like, life is so cool, and the stuckness is gone, and I get to do whatever I want to. I get to be whoever I want to. And that's what's so cool about this. You know, just like looking at everything and being like, oh, dude, like, Halloween. It's cool. It is. And, you know, I've been to Halloween parties and everything, listen to music, dress up. I don't know if I've ever actually, like, bobbed for apples. You know, like, when the apples are in the tub or the bucket and they're in there with water and you gotta... I don't remember if I've ever actually done that, but I've done fun things on Halloween. Gone trick-or-treating in the absolute fucking cold. There was a woman that used to live down the road, where I used to live, and she, no names, of course, but she used to give out homemade cookies. This was back before I was vegan or vegetarian. She used to give out homemade cookies and apples. And just like that, like the classic shit. I love it. I love it. I love that I'm healing. I love that I'm experiencing things new. And it's like I'm experiencing things for the first time, too. Like, that's the thing about dissociation. When you're traumatized, you are screwed out of your body. And dissociation just keeps you floating in a fucking environment where you're like, what the fuck is going on? You don't know how to be social. At least I didn't. I didn't know how to be social. I didn't know how to be me, right? And, along with that, permeable or rigid boundaries and stuff, all that kind of stuff, like, I mean, it's so fascinating, like, when you look at it, like, everything is new. I am new. Like, healing makes me feel new, and it's so cool. I'm so excited to continue healing and to see how this continues to, transform my experiences of life. I'm excited to enjoy things more fully because the dissociation, the anxiety, and the depression, they're not there as this massive fucking blanket that's weighing down my life. of darkness and confusion and fucking discomfort that just doesn't need to be there. I am so fucking excited to be alive.